Okay, hello everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I'm recording this and the weather is not as hot, but I'm quite enjoying it. I'm quite enjoying it. I'm quite enjoying the weather because all the heat sometimes slows you down. It gets so hot, you need to find ways to cool yourself off. All right, I pulled out the cards for this Saturday. And I have, for the overall cards, I have the Seven of Wands with the Three of Swords for the overall cards. For the positive energy, I have the Strength card with the King of Wands. The Strength card with the King of Wands. For your negative energy, I have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. And for your advice cards, I have the Fool with the Six of Pentacles. The Fool with the Six of Pentacles. Okay? Now let's talk about who I'm seeing over here in this reading today for Saturday. I got air sign. I mean fire signs. I got air signs too. I have an Aquarius with the Fool card because the Fool card is ruled by Uranus, just like Aquarius. Okay, so we could be dealing with an Aquarius, but we could also be dealing with the fire sign. I got a Leo, a Sag, a Aries for the King of Wands. All right. We could also be dealing with somebody who has a fire earth combo, a fire earth combo. The Seven of Wands is the card for the Mars in Leo. Okay. And then I also have it is the Page of Wands. That's also a fire earth combo. Okay. So we're looking at somebody with a fire earth combo. We might be dealing with an Aquarius too. Okay. And when we're talking about Earth, I'm looking at strong Leo placements, but I got some Virgo. When we're looking at fire, I'm looking at strong Leo, okay? Even Leo placements, okay? Leo placements with the, sorry about that. I hope I'm not confusing you guys, all right? But strong Leo placements, I'm looking at a Leo, an Aquarius, and somebody who has a fire Earth combo, okay? But I'm thinking they have a strong Leo for fire, and their Earth combo could be Virgo or Taurus placements because we have Taurus, Moon in Taurus over here too. Okay, so that's what I get over here. Let's go ahead and jump right into the reading. I'm trying to gear this more towards people who do not know astrology because a lot of times when I'm talking to people, I find them to be quite clueless, okay? Quite clueless as to the different things. So when I'm talking, I'm going to take my time to explain more so that we are all on the same page, all right? I notice that sometimes I get off just talking and, people will ask me, well, what is that? And what is this? So as time goes on and I find more time, I might just make a video to talk about, tarot and what it is, okay? So let's just move on to the reading for today. Okay, so for the overall energy, we have the Seven of Wands with the Three of Swords, okay? The Seven of Wands with the Three of Swords. Sorry about that. And the thing about this Seven of Wands is that, the interesting thing about the Seven of Wands is you don't see the people at all. In other Seven of Wands, you kind of see the wands and you kind of guess that they're people holding up the wands. But in this one, it's like the battle is over. It looks like he's victorious already. Like people have dropped their wands already, okay? Because we can see the bottom. We can't necessarily see the people. He's holding his wand. So this is kind of even though this is the vice versa deck over here, it's like he's kind of already won the battle. All right. This Seven of Wands feels like I already won. I've already defended my ground. I've already stood my ground. Okay. You know how sometimes people win a competition and the winner's standing in the middle and it's like they put them on a mini podium so that they stand higher, if you get the picture. So whatever it is, it's like you already won. At the same time, we have the Three of Swords, okay? We have the Three of Swords. And this Three of Swords make me feel like there were losses in this battle, okay? It may be that some of you guys had to fight against people you did not want to fight against, okay? So it's still a loss. You may have won, but it's still a loss, okay? And that's what I'm feeling. It's like it's that bittersweet, victory, okay? I won, but I still lost. Bittersweet victory, all right? And that's the energy that I'm feeling. And I'm picking up a quite heartbreaking, it's just really kind of heartbreaking, okay? I'm picking up like a heartbreak. Like, even though I win, I still am not happy. I still am in that heartbreak energy, okay? I'm still in that heartbreak energy. And of course, we got those three swords and we got flowers that are like crumbled over here. All right. Flowers that are crumbled. If this is a love situation, it's like I fought for what I wanted in my love situation, but I still lost. Okay. I still lost. A lot of times, I remember I would tell my ex a lot of times, like, look, you can fight for whatever you want and you can have your way. But if I'm not happy, what's the point? The whole point is we're both supposed to be happy. So if we switch everything up to make just you happy and you get your whole way, I'm not going to be happy. And do you want to deal with somebody who's not happy? So it might be that some of you guys are in a relationship, and be careful of that. Where you won, you got everything that you wanted, but at the same time, you have to deal with the bitter, jealous person. All right. Let's just talk about I remember somebody who wanted to be in a relationship with me a long time ago. And they were like, they wanted an open relationship. And I'm like, I can't have an open relationship. And, we went back and forth. And here's the thing, if I'm going to be in an open relationship, I'm still not going to get the security, the trust, the oneness that I need, because I have to share you with many people. So even if I do agree with it, okay, whoever this is for, even if I do agree with it, am I going to be happy? Am I still going to be satisfied? The Three of Swords is also part of the jealousy card. In other decks, I was surprised, other decks open my eyes to this could be heartbreak because you're jealous. Jealousy is heartbroken. So if you put yourself in that particular situation, some people fight for a partner that doesn't necessarily belong to them. Okay. This person may be toxic, but you're fighting for that person and you win this toxic person, but you're still not happy in that relationship. Okay. I want this person, but I'm still not happy. That's the vibe I'm getting. Even though I got a bittersweet. I won the victory, but there's still heartbreak for one reason or another. Okay. All right. So let's move into the energies that are working for you today. And let's see where this goes. All right. I had to pause for a minute and come back, but here I am right back into it. So for the positive energy of the day, we have the Strength card and the King of Wands. Very strong Leo energy, right? With the Leo here in the Strength and the Fire energy, with the King of Wands representing the fire signs, the Aries, the Sagittarius, and the Leo. So just strong, fiery energy, okay? And here is what's working for you, okay? We have the strength sign, and what I'm seeing in this strength sign is you're winning because you actually know how to tame yourself, okay? You are strong. You know how to actually tame yourself. I am a lion, okay? But I am good. And this lion is really good to those who are close to him. He's not eating them, he's not biting them, even though his natural instinct is to eat another predator. He's the king of he's the king of the forest. I wanted to say forest, not the forest. He's the king of the land, right? He's the king of the jungle. Let's put it like that. And here he is. And it also signifies, I can see the inner strength within this, because before you're able to control the beast outside, you have to know the nature of the beast. You have to be able to control yourself. You have to respect the law of the land. You have to respect the food chain. If you're going to walk up to a lion, then you yourself have to be a lion. The lion has to think you're one of him. He has to think you're part of his pride in order for him to allow you to get this close, to even put your hand in his mouth. Okay, you got to be part of that group. And the energy working for you is that you are part of the group. All right, you are one of the lions, you are one of the leaders, you're strong because you're absolutely strong. And I see you winning because of that. Some of you guys might have had to show your wild side when you were standing ground, but don't get me fucked up. I'm a lion over here, and that's the energy working for you. Like, I'm innocent, I'm a lion, but don't get me fucked up. We're gonna fight. All right? That's the seven of wands over there. Like, you still won. Like, I'm on higher ground because I can let the beast out, but I can still control myself. I know the nature of the beast, okay? So I know his strengths and his weaknesses. Now, how did you win exactly? I'm not 100% sure. Did these people leave their weapons down and walk away, okay? But somehow you won, and because you're stronger and you've mastered yourself, and that's how you are on higher ground, and that's how come you win. In this competition, in this battle, you won because you've mastered yourself. And after mastering yourself, you are able to also master others. All right. Now let's go on to the King of Wands. The King of Wands over here, we're looking at the back side of the King of Wands with the vice versa deck, and all we see are these wands. So, these wands that people have dropped, or he has won, or he has been victorious of, here we are seeing him turning a throne out of it. Like, I turned your battle sticks into my throne. Okay? My battle sticks are my throne. So I am sitting on people I've conquered. I conquer this shit. All right. I'm just seeing real conquering energy over here. Okay. And that's what's working for you. Not only have you conquered yourself, but you can conquer other people. You can conquer your environment. And that's what I see with the strength card. Because in that strength card, we normally see a woman who's been able to tame a lion. But in order to tame a lion, the lion got to think you're one of them. You got to understand the nature of a lion. All right. So that's what I got for the energies that are working for you. All right. Let's go ahead and move into the energies that are working against you. And let's see where this is going. Okay, so now we are on the negative, the negative energy for the day. I have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. One thing I noticed when I got over here into the negative energy, I noticed that all these cards are quite alone, okay? They're standing by themselves, either with the beast that represents, their inner selves, or they're just playing by themselves. I feel like even though you've learned to really master yourself, and that's how you're winning, it might be hard for people to approach you because you are such a winner. Okay. Have you ever ran into somebody who was so wonderful that they it's hard for them to kind of relate to people? And that's the idea that I'm getting. In this Knight of Pentacles here, it's like it's slow for me to relate to people, okay? Like I just don't connect with people. It takes me a while to get there, okay? And with the Page of Wands, um, this particular Page of Wands is a little hot-headed, a little rough around the edges, okay? He doesn't really have the social graces, but he's a strong character, he's really strong and he shows it, and he flaunts his strength, but the problem is he doesn't really care for the social, graces and the social um what do you call it? Like the social formalities. So that might be what it is. Like you are absolute winner. I'm getting that. You're absolutely strong, but you might just not be relatable. Okay? You might want to be relatable, but you're not relatable. And the problem is it kind of shows. All right? It kind of shows. It definitely does show. So you might just want to work on that, okay? It doesn't work unless it is relatable. One thing that Warren Buffett, I don't know if any of you guys know who Warren Buffett is. Warren Buffett is like this mad genius when it comes to investing, right? He is like one of the greatest investors ever. He doesn't fail when he invests. Every investment he makes is like it's gold. It's gold, okay? And he's been doing it since he's little. He's been working with money, investing since he was little. And he owns a lot of businesses, and he doesn't even run them. He just picks the right people to run them, okay? So Warren Buffett. And the thing about Warren Buffett is that he recognized that even though he had all this knowledge, in order to share his knowledge, he has to communicate it properly. So even though he had all these mad skills when it came to money and investing, he still went and took classes on communication. And he said those were one of his biggest lessons ever, taking a class on communication. Taking a class on communication, because now he's really able. I mean, millionaires sit down with Warren Buffett and they pay him just to sit down, have a conversation with them. And he uses the money, and he donates the money to the less fortunate. He gives out a lot of his money. I think he's one of the people who intrigued millionaires like the owner of Facebook and Steve Jobs to give out money, and they did. They heeded to that call. Like I think he dared them to get to invest their money in the poor, and they did. Okay, he intrigued them to. So that's the situation I'm getting over here. You might be strong, you might be a winner, you might keep winning, you might be sitting on a throne made out of people's, made out of the situations and the battles that you won, but you can't relate to anybody. So you can't pass on knowledge, and you can't share any knowledge at all. And that's what the problem is. Okay, you're strong, but you can't pass down any knowledge. So therefore, it's useless. You can't share your strength with anybody other than yourself. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here as far as your negative energy goes for the day. Okay. So this may be you overall, or it just may be the energy that you are sharing for the day. So just be mindful of that. Okay. I feel like your strength and, your strength is you, but it might just be for the day, because the negative energies aren't really major arcanas, are they? Okay. We do have, a court card. We have court cards, but they're not necessarily majors, right? Okay. So let's get into the advice card for the day. In my advice card, I have the Three of Pentacles, and I also have the King of Wands over here. Here's the thing. It looks like you might need to partner up with a King of Wands. if you lack, like some people lack certain elements in their chart, all right. If you look at your overall chart, if you lack a certain element, if you lack groundedness, you have a lot of air, you lack a lot enough earth, so you can it's hard for you to be grounded, then it's important for you to have those energies around you to ground you. It's important for you to find that kind of energy to ground your energy. Okay. So I'm looking at a partnership over here with the Queen King of Wands. You are finding more toxic energy and your soulmate toward toxic energy, you have to actually go out and find fire signs that are going to ground your energy, okay? Fire signs, not ground your energy. Fire signs possibly ground your energy, but fire signs tend to be go-getters and fire signs tend to get work done, okay? Fire signs tend to get their work done. And you might need that in your life, okay? So for some of you guys, a Leo, a Aries, a Sagittarius would work for you because they get things done or their energy is going to cause you, especially if you lack that in your life. All right. So that's the grounding. You might want to partner up with them, okay? And it's funny because the Three of Pentacles is definitely like that's the Capricorn, Mars and Capricorn. That's the hard worker card, okay? If you have a lot of Capricorn in your chart like I do, you know what I'm talking about. When you get that Capricorn energy, they don't let up, do they? All right. But yeah, it might behoove you to find a fire sign to balance out your energy. Okay, so that is the reading for today. You guys have a wonderful Sunday. Bye, everybody.